Hi guys, welcome to Python for Kids. So here is the agenda that I am going to run through. So I am starting. I start with about myself. Um, so I will start about myself, and I'll give a brief introduction of Python, and followed by explanation of program. Last but not least, I will end this session with a demo. So about myself. Um, Hi guys, my name is Manshwini. I am I am studying in Westbury High School, 5th grade, and I have started learning Python, um, and I have thought of sharing my knowledge to with you. So let's introduction of Python. So before the introducing of Python, we'll learn some basics. So a computer program is actually a set of instructions that we give to a computer what, tell what to do. So we'll give some instructions to the computer what to do, and even these instructions are also need to give it their language which they understand. So these all instructions um, to the computer, we need to give in a language which they understand. So this language is called a programming language. So the programming language examples are Java, .NET, C Sharp, Python, C++, MATLAB, etc. There are a lot of many. But here I chosen Python because Python is easy to learn, and if it is developed for children to learn. And as I am a children, I have to learn. And if you want to learn, if you want to download Python, first you need to open a browser and go to the address bar and click http://www.python.org /get it. And then once you download it, um, once you download it, uh, you will get IDL. So as I talked about the program name is biodata. So this program is to take input from the user and print the biodata. And then you can see the name. So name is a variable, and here input. Actually, to collect the data from the user for each variable, we use the keyword input. And one sec. And after the input, you are seeing a question, right? So this the user will ask the question which is in the quotes, and you can even see here the for backward slash n. So you probably know that backslash n is for escaping, so it is an escaping key. So that's why you can see here. So when you have a backslash n, this will help to move the cursor to the next line. So when this question is displayed, the cursor won't be beside the question mark, it comes to the new line. And as I explained this name variable, the school, class, section, father name, mother name, and grandmother name, all of these are actually the same concepts, but the variable and the questions will be changing, but the input is always there, and the forward slash backward slash. So after you complete all the biodata, all the persons, all about yourself, you use a command print. So as you can see, this paragraph is actually closed in quotes, and even with brackets, circular brackets. Here hi is in quotes and the name is in commas. So whenever you actually say quotes are in hi, it displays hi, and the variable name, the name is actually a variable, so the variable name will be the answer. So when you the question is displayed when you give the answer, if you give the answer as Manashwini, so the answer will be displayed as hi Manashwini. So the same logic will be applied for the all the sentences over here. The changings are the variables and the questions and the answers, but the codes and the underscores. And even I forgot it one thing, whatever you actually give the variable, that only should be displayed when you use a variable. Because if you give a name, here a small n and a m e all are small. If you use it a big n and a m e are small, uh, there will be a technical error that this is not defined. So you should only use the variable which is displayed there. We should not use the extra one. So you saw the program, but so now we are going to see the demo. So we learned the program over here. So what is the program? Now we are going to learn about the demo. So let's go to the demo. Here, so I wrote this program in Ideal, which I downloaded, and I even told how to download the program. Here I actually clicked this, and here in the up of it you can see the run button. You can click the run module, so then you will get the. So as you can see, the \n is not displayed here because \n means escaping. So it doesn't mean that these two should be displayed in the question. It is for the next line. So if I type Manashwini, and it is actually name is equal to Manashwini. Now it asks us a question that which school are you studying? I will type as West Delhi. So now it is asking me which class are you studying in. I will type as 5. And section I will type as. So now it's asking your father name. I'll type my father. And then your mother name. Now it's asking your grandmother name. I will write my grandmother name as NS. So I write my shortcut. And then my hobbies are like um, playing. I play. I love to play. I'll just play. Actually, I like playing, but I have a lot of things. I even like art. So let's see what it does when I give up both options. So that's why it asked R. So a person may have a lot of hobbies or one hobby. So it is actually taking the word as R. And then we, wow, you can see, hi Manashwini, you are studying in West Delhi. You are in 5B. Your father name is Krishna. Your mother name is Bhavani. Your grandmother name is NSR. And your hobbies are playing and art. So you, the answer is displayed as it is. So whatever I write here, it displayed the answer. So even it took the um, two variables or one variable. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy, and uh, thank you. Bye.